And
I like to, you can hear me, Isaac?
perfect. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. I like to talk about something that plays already a very long time. And there's more and more awareness of it, but it still is something that somehow, I don't know, directs a lot of my activities. One of my sons is, seems less capable of taking care of his life. And in me, I respond with a habit of trying to take care of him, to help him out of bad times, to help him get back on track again. He's 31 now. And every time something happens, that he goes all the way down again. And up till now, I responded with doing more my best, or trying to find ways how to help him, whatever. And now it's again happening. And I noticed this whole activities in my system. I would just like to look with you at it, not to get a solution for it, but just maybe that I can look a little bit deeper than it's so painful also.
Yeah, it's such a fine line, you know, where you are stepping in just out of love in a clean way, where that expresses in a way that keeps him in a cycle. So it's such a fine line.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting easier, but it's also a trap to start thinking about how it will be for him in the future if he continues this behavior. Mm-hmm. So it's much easier to get back in the moment, but it's a trap to think about the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just to feel in yourself where it feels, how can I say, somehow it feels like clean in you. You know, of course, you've got a mama's heart. You've got, I mean, that love that wants to assist. But then that discernment of, is it really assisting, or is it keeping him in a pattern? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because because he doesn't really take care of himself in bad moments, or actually all the time. I cook a lot for him, and somehow that is also a pattern, of course, that eventually doesn't help him. It keeps him comfortable somehow, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I don't know if anyone can really tell you what's right in your heart.
No.
But clearly something is troubling you to some extent, otherwise you wouldn't be speaking about it.
I have sometimes the idea that I take care so much because something in myself doesn't want to be heard, or that it's very existential, even that I completely panic when this happens.
Yeah.
Or I don't panic anymore, but panic happens in me, and that's why I think that this is even something that hides something else. I feel it's also a very helpful is you said last time something to Judith in an exploration, like, is your attention fixed or is it fluid? And it helps very much because the system tends to fixate on a certain area of the body, and because something is happening there, but when there is more awareness of all parts of the body, yeah, of course, that's understandable. It doesn't feel so narrow, and then it feels not so threatening also. It feels much more, yeah, okay, it's there, but okay, it's, yeah. I don't know how to express that, but it
You
is.
did beautifully.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I think all parents are in a similar boat. You know, it's like some kids seem to just flow easily with life, and some kids just have a more difficult time. And it's just like,
yeah,
how to find a way to interface with it that
yeah,
feels in integrity in you, feels in like, right in your heart.
Yeah.
And also that fine line between where we kind of, it's like we get the sense it's not somehow, it's not balanced in some way or another, you know, it's a,
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. So, hi, Simon.
Today the mind has been very busy trying to solve health issues. It's a pattern. It doesn't work to try. I know that, but and there's a heaviness to it in the body. It's, it's trying to protect me, I think.
Yeah, for sure. It's trying to help.
Yeah.
And there's awareness of the whole movement.
Yeah.
Just really resting here, just see if anything is kind of letting go just by itself, just by resting without trying to make anything happen. See if anything just on its own just feels at ease. But I felt something starting to.
It's sad. It's like it just wants to cry or something.
Yeah.
Now the mind says, and I cry all the time. It comes up all the time. It's like if it had a voice, it would say, I can't protect myself. It feels good to be with it, that you're here.
Yeah. Beautiful. And in the seeing that there's really nothing you can do. Is there anything that just lets go? That whatever will happen, it's okay. And something's interested in just being able to be in this circumstance, this exact circumstance, But the only interest is just finding where whatever can let go does. Not trying to solve anything, just like something holding on to hope, something, just goes, oh. Okay.
I can feel the holding on.
Yeah. And just again, that's not wrong, it's not bad, but just like this feeling in the nervous system where the holding on is happening, honoring it, but at the same time, exploring this. Can it in any way just release into that awareness that's everywhere? What would it need for that relaxing in?
When it opens up, then there is no problem. So it's totally different reality.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. And I guess I can't make that into a strategy either, because the opening
No,
up is nothing I can control.
Yeah, it's not a strategy, it's just an interest, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, something, somewhere unconsciously something is holding on. And then, and it's you can kind of sense it. And it's like, there's a knowing that it's not useful, it's not necessary. And also it's trying to help, but that actually it doesn't work. So in that, it's just like, okay. I guess, when people are in the dying process, and we all are in the dying process, some of us, it's very slow. Some of us, I forget the stages that people go through, all these stages, anger, sadness. And then there's some moment, oftentimes just a few moments before transitioning, where there's just a let go. But that, in a way, we just exploring moment by moment that let go, where there's something just go. In that exploration, noticing what happens, if anything, maybe something.
Now I want to let go.
And can you notice where some letting go is happening?
I have felt it during our conversation.
Yeah.
Happening, changing a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you just I could say it's like and the let go has got many subtleties because in some ways, there's when we feel discomfort, some level of discomfort, there's a habit of being focused on it. And in some ways, even this is not being concerned with any sensation. Even contraction can be there. It's not just not engaging with it.
The contraction in the mind is the biggest discomfort somehow.
Yeah, yeah.
A thought came up about trust, like trusting
Yeah.
in something in life, in something like God or something like that.
So
Mm.
trust is an interesting exploration in a way. There's a way of interpreting trust to mean if I trust, then life will take care of me in the way that I think it should. And then there's another kind of trust that just it's like whatever happens is so okay. Doesn't matter. There's nothing. It's with
Oh, thank you for saying that.
yeah.
Felt good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, son. Jennifer. Hi.
Yeah, just like Sana was speaking, the same pattern showing up here, the nervous system to contract and Yeah, the fear of letting go. So if I could just sit with you for a moment.
Sure.
Can you speak so I see you bigger?
Sure, with pleasure. Yeah. Did that help? You know, when we talk about the fear of letting go, another way of speaking it is trusting mistrust. Trusting somehow some level of thinking that contracting is going to assist in some way. And so in that movement produces a certain feeling sense of I. Just playing that feeling sense of I, where do you register, where does that sit? And does it inside the body, outside the body? Is it?
I would say it's inside the body, but it feels like it stems from a protection mechanism where, yeah, there wasn't a lot of support. So it seemed like that's what my body did in order to deal with life situations.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's not who you are, and it doesn't define anything about awareness. It's just appearing in awareness.
Yeah, it's a bit of sadness. It just feels like there was nobody showing up to take care.
Mm.
And that's what the system learned to navigate this world.
Okay. Checking fresh. I mean, I know you know it, but just checking fresh if that's a useful or necessary way of navigating at this moment. And the answer is just yes and no. It's right, yeah. And just seeing if the system then explores another possibility, or if it just what it does when it looks directly at that. Oh, wait, okay, let's see another. Something making sense. That actually feels really nice in my body, I could say it like that.
Yeah, it's starting to melt back into
Yeah,
whatever this is.
yeah, yeah. And then without any real effort or anything, it's by itself. It's just there.
Yeah, I think that's where this, I don't know if you want to use the word confusion is, but it seemed like there was a message that I had to do something for it. And now it's starting to melt that nothing has to be done.
Yeah, exactly. there's been an orientation in, I would say, the human dimension where there's trying to manage sensations in some way. And at some point, it just doesn't seem worthwhile. It's just like sensations come and go. They're not a reliable indicator. And it seems like it drops into a deeper quietness. It's just not concerned with.
Yeah, it's such a deep quietness, and it's yeah, just feeling safe here. Thank you, Isaac.
Beautiful.
I just want to drink you in for another minute.
No, pleasure. Yeah. I mean, how I would describe that as your nervous system is mapping and tracking just what this like resting like this is. It's and it recognizes it's lovely, and so it just it's not doesn't take any effort. It's just totally fine for it to rest like this. Andre.
Hey,
Hi.
Even though I do not have the feeling that there's something to inquire really.
Mhm.
It feels that it's beautiful to share what the system is
Mhm.
dealing with, and not to do it alone in a way, even though this is not really a thing anymore.
Mhm.
There's just this gentleness which is allowing to show up with it.
You see.
Yeah, and in sitting here, of course, it's already interesting to see, just to hang out in this where nothing is missing and our systems are just merging. And I mean, and then words showing up, and yeah, but it's this thing with frequency around people. And tracking it back to the occurring frequency is noticed or as discomfort, and then a judgment pops in that the discomfort is not okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, and through this here, it becomes even more obvious that there's nothing else to do. Yeah. So amazing. And I mean, you know it, and I know it, but it's just such a gift to have you inside of me. Mm.
Sweet. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Isaac.
Marina. Hey, Marina.
Hi, Isaac. I feel like I've been through a cyclone and yeah, looking for a place to live and there's nowhere, it's just, yeah. So the mind is busy trying to work it out, fixing. And then the money thing, that's subsided in the system.
Yeah. Good.
Don't welcome that visitor. That you gave me that analogy. That's helped. And had a lot of tears, a lot of sadness, but it kind of feels like it's deeper than before. It's like a lot of heart opening or something. So, yeah, that's sweetness there around that. Yeah. Feels like the system just sort of wants to fall apart. I don't even know what I mean by that.
It's like the difference between like giving up because of hopelessness and true surrender.
I don't even know how to do that, but I's not going to do it anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, let's just like the giving up is like within the cycle of hoping it's going to turn out okay somewhere, and then overwhelm, it's not working, and then hoping again, maybe, yeah, it's like it's that cycle, it's like that. And then seeing that cycle and seeing, okay, it's trying to help, it's trying to find a way, you could say, but just there's like not engaging with that cycle anymore of hope and then hopelessness and hope and hopelessness. Just like, okay, what will happen will happen. It's just like,
Yeah.
it's
It's a lot of holding.
Yeah, yeah. It's in a way it's useful to become aware of the holding. Just to become aware of it. It's just like, again, we don't know where it comes from. You know, we all have ancestral information that's in that frequency of holding. You know, and in this exploration of meeting the moment as the beloved, or just naked here with nothing in our hands, just okay. And it truly is moment by moment, you know, just right now, in this moment. That's it. Just see in this moment if something can just go, okay. Nothing can be done. Whatever can be done has been done, but at this moment there's nothing to do.
It's just like, feels like this really deep well of sadness
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is like, comes from who knows where, you know.
Who knows where, yeah. You know, every night when you go to sleep, there's something that just lets go. So that pathway is there. And it's a similar pathway to what we're exploring right now. It's just that, except that we're not kind of going off to sleep, you know, we just, yeah, just watching.
Yeah.
Is it possible, even for a millisecond, that something just goes? Doesn't matter if there's contraction or not. There's nothing left to, it's not even worth fighting with the contraction or referencing the contraction. There's something deeper and beyond any contraction, anything. Just stops referencing even contraction or anything. It's not that kind of let go. It's just like the let go is like not referencing
Yeah.
sensation at all in a way. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's out of the realm of the I needing to let go or the I doing anything.
Yeah, because it's like hanging on by the.
Yeah, yeah. And even that hanging on is just like, you know, once you see it, it's
Yeah.
like, let that hanging on be there. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's something that's so beyond the word hanging on. So,
Yeah, now the mind is going, oh, I'm not getting there. I'm not
and
getting to
see,
surrender.
yeah, and even not referencing the mind then anymore, because
Yeah.
so what? The mind is just doing that. It's like, so what?
Doing it stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever this is, it's not anything. It has nothing to do with doing. It has nothing to do with. It's always here, and it's just usually not noticed. That's all. It's about as simple as it is. What do you notice at the moment?
I was still noticing the nervous system holding on and
Okay.
story, you know, story going round about not, yeah. Oh, self-judgment, you know, judgment of
Mhm. Yeah.
wasting everyone's time or yeah. It's
Yeah. Well,
mind.
those are thoughts, yeah. Not more.
Yeah. But that's what's going on, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's that thing where, you know, the more you want to, and the mind is trying to grab hold of the surrendering, which sounds completely ridiculous, and it is, but yeah.
So, rather than making surrendering into a doing,
Yeah.
like there's a space that all this activity is happening in. There's an awareness that all of this activity is appearing in. And that awareness is here. Already. It's not something you have to reach, or because otherwise you couldn't speak about what you're speaking about. That's already here. In the noticing of that awareness is here. How big is it? Where's the beginning in and end?
Yes.
All these movements, whatever they are, the self-judgment, they're all appearing in space, in awareness. Yeah?
Yeah.
And to that space, there's no such thing as surrendering, because it is space. It's not concerned with surrendering with anything. It just is.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't feel it as big right now. It kind of feels like it's behind me,
Mhm.
observing.
Mm.
Yeah. Feel now more of a sense of the awareness.
So again, now more. Yeah.
There's a little more, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. More awareness of the awareness.
Yeah. Mhm. In that awareness, is something quietened down a little bit in the system.
Yeah.
Interesting, huh? Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rina.
Thank you so much for your time, Isaac.
You're very welcome. Yeah, thank you. Samia. Hi,
Hello.
Samia.
Hello.
What do you sense and notice?
It's very good that what's happening.
Hmm.
And I feel releasing.
Yeah, beauty.
And there was such a big touch happening. Right now, there was when I don't know with whom you were, but it was this where there is not even the mind or something or feeling or anything is a reference point, but the awareness is so deep that nothing else matters. And this was so beautiful. And then my whole situation, I'm now with my work because I'm happy that I can finish it. And on the other hand, and this what came up now, there is so much excitement now, so much tension and fear of the last day, and I have to say goodbye, and I make a little feast or fire, but and I didn't know what was that fear and this and just before it was this seeing that not only in my work but the feeling in my whole life, I always tried to give and give and give, and it was always the wrong thing that registered in me, like, no, I did not give the things the other want or something like that. And I never get satisfaction from there. And I don't know what to do with this now or what will happen out of this. I just, obviously I had to tell it now here, you and all of you. And I'm very grateful that,
How does it feel to give this quality of attention now?
Very good.
Yeah. Because really, in all simplicity, that's all we have to give, the quality of attention.
Yes.
Excellent. Brigitte.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Brigitte.
Hey, I have a bit of a cold, so if I sneeze or cough, then I'll mute myself if it's too much. I woke up, I think Saturday morning in the night with a deep, deep cough as if I have a bronchitis. And then I had there was no infection. And I know that this is my body speaking, that there was grief is touched or sadness is touched. And then I haven't, say, worked it out. And then the body is presenting it and working it out at the same time. So I know this from say my years of experience in, and now this really turned into into a heavy cough, and what I notice is that I have to cry regularly. Deep sadness comes up. I'm listening to Harry Potter audiobooks, which I love as a pastime if I don't have that much focus. and then I'm touched by the friendship or what people do for each other, or like how it's described, and I feel a pang of I want that too. And so it makes me wonder if I try to explain everything that is happening, then I'm making everything more real. So they're making the illusion more real. So physical symptoms, what it stands for, looking for a meaning.
For a moment, just stop for 1 millisecond.
Blah blah.
Just inside stop. Just find
Okay.
that's absolutely quiet. That doesn't need to do anything to be. That really just is. It's not trying to get anywhere. It's not trying to achieve anything. It just is.
I can sense that.
Yeah, cool. And in that, everything is appearing. Time, space, matter, energy, all thought, all striving, everything is appearing in that.
Mm-hmm.
Every sense of I'm not getting what I want, something was wrong somewhere.
So with this, you're saying go back or rest in awareness.
Rest as awareness.
Rest
What
as
do you mean?
awareness.
Yeah. It's like if we're having a dream, and the dream is somewhat of a nightmare.
It's life.
Within the nightmare, no matter what we do, we're still in the nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
So the only way to come out of the nightmare is to wake up and to recognize it's not real. The person we've taken ourselves to be, all the referencing, all of that stuff that goes on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I know that.
It's endless. It's endless. It's endless. It's just,
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the body can come up with endless symptoms. The thoughts can come up with endless thoughts.
exactly. Endless interpretations, endless.
Yeah.
Yeah. If only it was just a little bit different, then I'd be happy. And until then, definitely no chance, universe. I'm not going to consider being at peace.
Yeah, I felt that resistance when you asked me to go to that quiet space.
Yeah. Like our habit has been so much being involved with the content of awareness rather than with awareness itself.
Mm-hmm.
And in that little shift of attention is the difference between beauty, love, peace, and the endless wheel of suffering.
Yeah. That was really helpful what you just said. I don't know to who, that it all that is needed is the quality of attention.
Mm.
Because in that, and I could feel that in that each moment, if you have quality of attention, then you rest as awareness because you can't do it otherwise.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's Fine. Fine.
Hi, Isaac. I like to sit with you.
Ah, nice. Anything that wants to be said?
There is a lot of energy moving and it feels alive
Hmm.
and present,
Hmm.
very present and very much alive.
Not really.
And how is it for you?
Quiet and sweet and present.
Yeah. Eh, I like, or the system, there is like activity, but activity is at the same time as resting.
Yeah.
And that feels like I'm used to go as an I into activity, and now it feels like, oh, activity can happen, can do all kinds of things as resting. Much appreciation and love for you, whoever that is.
Susanne.
Hello, Isaac.
Hi, Susanne.
The package hasn't arrived yet. I don't know what's going on there.
No, no worries.
there is so dominant this feeling or this sensation of being in a hurry, never being enough. Something terrible will happen.
Such a funny mechanism.
Yeah. And up till now, nothing terrible has happened. Thank you, Isaac.
Mm. Yeah. Mm. Thank you. Mm. Thank you, Bas, for hosting. Thank you all for presence, love,